Recently, Emily in New York reached out to me and they asked me if I wanted to try a bunch of their fragrances, and I said, yeah, let's do it. Because there are so many to cover here, I'm not gonna do full breakdowns of each of the scents. I'm just gonna kind of give you my general thoughts about the brand, tell you if they're worth it or not, talk to you about some of my favorites of the, the batches that I got. All right, let's talk about the presentations first. So it's pretty generic. You just have a nice bottle like this. It's just a square bottle. It's got a white sticker. It's pretty nice. It looks pretty clean. The caps come off like that. Pretty nice atomizers too. But as far as the presentation is concerned, it's sort of just basic and clean. That being said, they do look pretty good when you put them all up on your shelf if you buy a bunch of these, or if you're, if this is your go-to clone house. And I say clone house, that is the main thing that I'm picking up from this brand, is they do a lot of inspired by fragrances. So if you're looking for a high quality clone of a certain fragrance, like a popular designer fragrance, this would be a good option to kind of explore. And this is the first one I'll talk about, I guess, is Blockade. I wore this the other day and it smells super, super good. Super realistic to the Blockade. I have a decant of Blockade. Blockade is expensive. It's like $400 retail. So this is already a really great deal. This smells really good though. It's got this like mango peppery kind of thing in the top. Fresh bergamot too. There's a lot of citrus stuff going on in here, giving it this nice, fresh, clean kind of vibe. But then there's also the woods, and it dries down to this musky, woody kind of smell. I'm a big fan of this one. I really am. It lasted for a long time as well. It's really clean, sexy, smooth, citrus in the top, and then it dries down to this beautiful, musky, kind of woody kind of touch to it. Fruity as well in here. This one is really good. Blockade is definitely one to check out. But like I say in a lot of my videos, the kind of Creativentis DNA is sprinkled everywhere. So if you're looking for a clone of, like Aventus or Blockade, you could probably find something better out there, but this does a really fantastic job just because that DNA is everywhere. I would really encourage you to try this one out, at least if you're interested in Blockade. Now, I only tried a couple of these. This one, for instance, I haven't gotten around to wearing it because this one is a bit heavier, richer. This one is a rose, oud, and jasmine fragrance. This one does lean a little feminine, but men can wear it also too. It's a really nice, sexy fragrance, deep in the oud and the rose, very floral, sexy though, really, really nice. I'm gonna be wearing this on a night out. If like I'm going to a dinner, a nice dinner or a nice party event, this would be excellent. It's kind of floral, it leans into the floral department. It's heavy in the jasmine and the rose, that kind of mixture, and then in the base, it's really spicy with the woods. Really good stuff here. I've only sprayed this one on a tester and my hand, so I've only tried it out like in controlled environments, so I don't know how this one performs, but the smell is super good. That's one thing to note about all the fragrances that I've tried out, is they have really good quality. The quality on here is pretty good. It doesn't smell like cheap or like synthetic or off-putting at all. They actually smell very, very high class. So this is the one that I really loved. Out of all of them that I received, this one was by far the best. And this one is a clone of Orange from Louis Vuitton. The names are clearly inspired by the actual originals. So this one is really, really great. This one has, like the label here suggests, it has vetiver, patchouli, and bergamot. And you do get that. It's super fresh, and it's got this ambroxany kind of smell to it, this one as well. Like I said before, this one is super fantastic. I love this one so much. This is a great summertime fragrance. It lasts for a decent amount of time. It's nothing beast mode. You get like 6 or 7 hours with it. This one is definitely like one of those fragrances you throw in your gym bag and reapply it throughout the day, or if you have a laptop bag, that kind of thing too. Super well done here though, seriously. It's heavy in the Broxton kind of department. It's nice woody tone in the base, but it's a nice fresh aromatic kind of smell to this. This one is definitely worth it. Like I tried Blockade and this one, and back to back both days, and yeah, I was just over the moon about them. They were really good. They're definitely fragrances that, when you smell them and you spray them on, they definitely linger around and they're like smelling excellent throughout the day. Now, some of these I haven't tried because I was waiting to actually make a video because they were gonna send a couple more. So I was waiting on making the video until the new ones came in. So, you know, they sent me Meteorite, and this is a clone or an inspired by of Meteor by Louis Vuitton, you know, and so this one has, you know, the notes there in the front. And if you're interested at all at any of these, I would, you know, advise you to go check them out on their website. All of the information will be in the link in the description down below. But let's give Meteor a shot here. You know, these atomizers are just great. So you got kind of basic presentation, excellent atomizers. In the air, this smells so fantastic. Nice citrus, beautiful citrus in the top. It's very airy and light. It's got this spiciness as well in here. Rich cardamom, nutmeg from the bottle here. This is really good. And it definitely smells like Meteor. I'm just vaguely going off of memory. It smells pretty close. I won't put it in exact, you know, if it's in an exact clone or whatever, but it smells pretty damn good. And, you know, if it's anything like how Orange, you know, performed and smells throughout the day, we're in for a treat. This is super clean, super fresh, you know, light musk in here, nice and clean, fresh and light. This is pretty unisex as well. This one can be worn by ladies and men. Good summertime scent. A little spice in here to give it a kind of an edge. Really great here. Excellent quality too. It's just smelling super high quality. All right, let's check out this other one. This is L'Air, and this, you know, if you are interested at all about these, I would, you know, advise you to go check them out on their website. But you can read all about them on their website. This is L'Air or L'Air. And this one has coriander, labdanum, and amber on the little label here. Excellent atomizers, seriously. Ooh, rich in labdanum in the top. Okay, this one is heavy labdanum, amber heavy in here. Coriander definitely is present in here. This is a very rich fragrance, almost coming across like a leathery kind of smell. Rich in the benzoin department as well. This is a heavy benzoin kind of character. A soft spiciness, like a cardamom, nutmeg kind of smell in here. Touch of a floralness in here to balance all this spice and resins out. But this one is a heavy resinous fragrance. This one has a ton of labdanum in here. This is a rich, spicy character. This one would be geared more towards the fall, winter time, leaning into more of the winter time because of the depth of the labdanum in here. A really soft patchouli in here, kind of a dirty patchouli as well. A touch of a sagey kind of smell, or like a green aspect, a green herbal, maybe even rosemary, but that kind of thing. And a touch of a smoky aspect in here. I could maybe call Gaiac wood or something like that, but you get a nice rich woody kind of feel with this one. Yeah, it smells really rich in the labdanum department. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I can definitely appreciate it in the winter time. I'm gonna use tester strips for the next ones. This one is called Tonka. And so like I said, if you're interested at all at what these are inspired by, maybe go check out their website. All the information will be in the description down below. But Tonka, these atomizers are just great. This one has a kind of an animalistic musk in here. Kind of a, you know, soft vanilla kind of character, but it doesn't come across super sweet. Tonka bean is coming across a lot in here too. I'm not picking up everything from the tester strip because tester strips kind of lie. But you do get this kind of nice rich benzoin kind of character in here. Rich, warm vanilla. Tonka bean definitely present, but it's leaning a little bit in the animalistic musk. Like I said before with the other one, this one would be geared a little bit more towards the winter time, the fall time. I think it's definitely a good option if you're interested in Tonka bean and that kind of Tonka character. But yeah, this one really shining in the musk department. I'm picking up a lot of like animalistic musk coming off of this tester strip. All right, and then the last one here I wanted to take a look at is Sea, and that's the name of the fragrance. Not, you know, sea like the ocean, but just Sea. And this one has Amelie, orris, and tobacco. Ooh, this is really rich. This is intense. Picking up a little bit of a leathery kind of thing going on in here. Tobacco is pretty rich in here, but it's getting overshadowed by this like leathery kind of accord in here. Definitely spicy. It's definitely a spicy fragrance. A soft, earthy orris kind of feel with this one. I really think I need to put this one on skin. Oh yeah, you get a lot more of the tobacco, the rich warmness, the spicy elements. There's a little bit more than just elamine for the spicy in here. But once again, on the skin, I'm getting this like leathery tobacco kind of mixture in here. A subtle sweetness too, like a fruity kind of sweetness, giving it kind of this full sweetness, balancing that nice rich spicy elements with that leather. This is really good. You know, it falls into that kind of same kind of category as like a Tuscan leather kind of thing, kind of feel. It has a little bit of the spice going on and a touch of the orris, which gives it this kind of nice earthy floral kind of vibe. But yeah, it's coming across like a Tuscan leathery kind of smell, which I'm not opposed to. It smells pretty good. In the fall time, this is gonna be a banger. In the summertime, which where it's at now, don't even touch this one. Unless you like, you know, those deep fragrances in, you know, 90-degree weather, then, you know, go for it. But C, interesting fragrance. Like I said before, all of these fragrances have superb quality. The quality is exceptional in here. So if you're worried about like, if they smell poor, they don't, not at all. I think that these are in the same kind of ballpark as the, you know, the originals, but even something like, you know, Dossier fragrance, Alexandria fragrances, you know, those big cologne houses, these fall like right in that kind of category. Super high quality. Some of them probably last longer than others. I know that the Blockade one lasted a lot longer than the orange one. And then the Meteorite one is smelling fantastic. I'm gonna be wearing that a lot. Yeah, but just exceptional quality here. Really good prices too. I think the price per milliliter is like $1.50 per milliliter. So they come in these, you know, 30 milliliter size for about 38 bucks or 40 bucks or something. I don't know what they do for shipping. Go check them out. I think it's definitely worth it. And a good brand to keep your eye on if you're into colognes and inspired by fragrances that try to replicate it. Presentations are very minimal. So, you know, you're gonna get kind of a minimalistic kind of approach with your fragrance collection. From all of the ones that I got, I would actually recommend either Meteorite. This one's really good. This orange one is so good. This one I would recommend out of all of the ones that I received. This one or Blockade are really great. All of the information is going to be in the description down below if you're interested. Go and just check them out. Thank you so much to them for sending these over. I really do appreciate you guys. They did send me some samples as well, but I won't jump into those today. I'm just kind of giving an overview of the whole brand and, you know, everything. Really good, exceptional quality, really good fragrances. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.